All right, since I'm pretty much caught up on everybody that was requesting the services, took many weeks to do that. Now having a sale, definitely offering a phone consultation because I wasn't able to do that before because I needed that time to get these natal charts done for all these requests that were going out. So what I'm going to do in here, list the services offered, explain a little bit, and explain how it goes so everybody has a better understanding. Uh, and keep in mind we are in the midst of a sale now. Alrighty. Now, usually if you get natal charts or primarily natal charts, but even name numerology, so they need your birth certificate name. Uh, and we offer too, because one person I'm getting ready to do it. This is gonna be I can't wait to do it though, because she has a birth certificate name, but then her name got changed, so she doesn't really use the birth certificate name. So I did suggest she do both, but I did give her a discount. But I suggested she do both because just to find out everything. So she thought that was a good idea. Uh, I try to tell people this is not a joke. This is not bubblegum astrology. It's not bubblegum horoscope. This is your life. So it is gonna be a little serious. I don't really play with it like that. I take it like Michelangelo. Michelangelo was gonna do a good job. That's what I want to do. Um, so you do need things like your name, your full name as it appears on a birth certificate. Sometimes they need your county when you were born because you could give like where you were born, but they don't have a county. So if you have this information now with the time of birth, if you don't have it, we can ask the angels. But I always ask you, you could ask a relative. What's the daytime, afternoon, morning, nighttime, early morning, midnight, midday time, anything, just anything gives it better. But if not, then we just ask the angels, and they're usually pretty accurate. And sometimes they give messages as well. It's a unique, for each person, it's going to be a different response. That's just the way it is. Alrighty, and again, like I said, a lot of people are asking about the phone consultation, so if you still have interest in that, we can do that as well. And all these prices will be discounted at this time because, like I said, the week is definitely available. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm looking at my list right now, just in case you wonder why I'm getting quiet. Okay, all the natal charts come with the full astrology info worksheet. Everything's no identity, so nobody knows who things are. We take out any information like that. You also get another worksheet if you have like an angel card reading or numerology. You get a free worksheet. Therefore, when I'm going over your information, you can be writing your worksheet as well. You also get the free natal numerology. Just a matter of clicking on a link. We have all these special links in your natal numerology package as well. So if you have any questions, those questions are usually answered in your link. The thing you want to do is when you get your information is you can't go third dimensional. This is all your higher self. It has nothing to do with third dimensional fears. That's why twin flames are not together. That's why people are getting upset over stuff they don't need to be getting upset over. They're staying in third dimensional. And my job as a teacher is to don't let you do that. I'm like the big brother. I'm definitely down with that tough love, but I'm trying to look out for people. But you got to take your information, get somewhere quiet, and look it over. Try to see if you have a pretty good understanding. And then when you ask some more questions, you'll have better questions, and you'll get better answers from the angels. But if you're rushing, because I mean a lot of people that just like running in, it's not their fault because we're in third dimensional and usually rushing to get the job and rushing to get things done and rushing. But when you would do it, this is all about relaxing, letting the angels talk to you, listening to your intuition. So that's what I advise everybody. Try to take a little bit of time, then listen to the whole video, look the information up, maybe do some research, and then you may have some other angel questions. And I also encourage people to get their own angel card decks and stuff like that and see how that works out for you. But I do make myself available for people that want to use my services. But at the same time, I'm trying to help you stand up on your own 2 feet because God gave you 2 feet. God gave you a brain. God gave you everything that everybody else has. Nobody's smarter than anybody else. Nobody's more gifted than anybody else. But so many people, it's just easier for them to say, "Hey, let me ask you." And that's good when you're asking somebody that's qualified. But a lot of people out here on YouTube are not qualified. And what you have is just like you're just taking your resources and you're throwing them into a bottomless pit. And you're gonna get done, and you're still gonna feel the same way you did before you got started, or you're gonna feel different, and then reality is gonna hit. So with me, I don't want that to happen. That's why I do everything the way I do it. I know a lot of people don't understand it, but I got so many people that got love for me, and people know I'm the people's champ. I came up just like you did, struggled just like you did, went through a lot of hell just like you did. So I'm not selling out, and I've had the opportunity to do so, and I wouldn't do it. I stay loyal. I'm just as loyal to the person paying $10 as a person paying hundreds. It makes me know it's the same thing. Who's ever in line first goes next. I'm old school. So You get the angel card answers, and this is one way I do offer because it can help you. But I'm telling everybody, you really need to get your natal chart. That's just the way it is. That's your whole life prediction, your whole life prophecy, and nobody does it like me. I really think I'm the only one that does what I do on this whole entire planet, especially for the price. One female told me, she's like, "Wow, I never contacted you because I thought your prices would be so high because you're so thorough. But now that I've seen your price," she flipped out. She's like, "OMG!" Exclamation point! She flipped out. It was funny. I was just sitting there laughing. So you can get the angel cards. Right now, we're still doing the price on the price list. Right now is 15 questions for 10. Again, you have to contact me, see how many questions you're asking, because that's how I can discount the price. That's the only way I can do that. Um, and that's the way to get started. But again, you want to get the natal chart. That's the best thing. If you can get a natal chart angel card deal, that's the best thing you can do. So just ask the question, because each person is different. And each thing ordered is going to be a different price. Just like if you go to McDonald's, say, "Hey, I want some fries." "Oh, you want a burger with that?" "No." "You want a drink with that?" "Yeah, I'll take a drink." They're going to charge you for the drink and the fries. You might come in, somebody else might come in, "Yeah, well, I want that too. I want a fries and a drink." "Okay, do you want a burger with that?" "Yeah, but I want a burger too." That's how this works. Whatever you charge, whatever you're getting, that's a price. But it'll be discounted. That's the point that you best be aware of. It will be discounted price than what it normally would be. Second thing, you got the birth natal chart reading that we're still offering. And again, I already said it. Just has to, they're gonna ask you. It just has to be accurate. And if you don't, we can ask the angels about your time. Um, we do some things with locations, but we really try to encourage you to have the location. And I know I had a case where a woman had dated this guy, and he was from some type of island somewhere. So when I would put that information in, the system wouldn't accept it. So I kind of told her what it was, but all she really had to do is go right to a map, right online. If she's talking to me, we're both online. She could have went right to a map, and she could have got a location like that. But she chose to just get upset. It's like, that's what I mean by third dimensional. This whole thing cannot be about third dimensional. None of this stuff. You got to come out of 3D. Your whole thing. That's why they call it intuitive. You're trying to get in touch with your higher self, so you got to come out of third dimensional. Because the angels, I'm working hard. The angels are working hard, but we can't deal with third dimensional because we're higher. We're not coming down low. We're trying to help you get to where you need to be to get a better life and everything. Because really, your life is a reflection of how you make it. If you wake up saying, "Damn, life sucks," then guess what? Life is probably going to suck. Because even if something comes good your way, you're not going to really be ready for it. When you wake up saying, "Hey, life is beautiful. This is going to be my day. Wow, I had a really good reading and everything." You had a positive attitude. That's the law of attraction. Positive will start to come back. And that's what the angels always tell you to think positive. So we do try to help people in that regard. Now, the reason why I always liked the life purpose package was because it tells you everything. It tells you your life, gives a lot of information about the type of person you'll end up with, does numerology on your name and your birth date, and we still give you the natal chart with it, and if I'm not mistaken, and we even let you ask angel card questions. So that was always a big one to people. Or they always love the life purpose package. All right. Now, and then everybody loves the twin flames natal chart. I've had some people do soulmates and karmic relationships for. I was like, wow, like, and it got funny, but it got interesting too. Like, wow, because I'm thinking twin flame. Either you're gonna put but I understand the whole twin flame soulmate because the women have blew my mind. Because until I've had people come with me with these natal charts, and they have all these ideas, and if they didn't have natal charts, these people would sound so weird, so crazy. I've had people tell me, I'm this person, and I've seen on a natal chart where it kind of came true, like, yeah, they have some type of connection to that person, or who knows, because I've seen it. No, I can't lie. And then when people tell you certain things and you don't know what the heck are they talking about? But when I finally saw a chart about a twin flame and a soulmate, and I said, wow, I can see how that would be very hard, because those charts were almost identical, and you could see how where one lacked in this area, the other one had it, and that can be very, very confusing. So a lot of stuff that goes on in the spirit world that shapes our lives, we can now see it because of the natal charts. So it's a phenomenon. It's just totally, totally amazing, and I love it. It's just an amazing thing to do. So we do it like that. And people have, like I said, people have differences. They may want to mix this up with that. That's why I gave that example. You might want to fry with that. You might want to shake with that. You might want a burger. You might not. You might want a cheeseburger. people have different things, so we try to adapt and help them with it. And also, people have updates. So if you haven't gotten your update in a while, you may want to get your stuff updated. Um, you can contact us. It could be a natal chart update. You might want to do an angel card reading, whatever you feel you need to do. And there's still people that contact us for personal research, so we have an offer for that as well. And again, the big one was the telephone consultation. Like I said, I had so many people that were waiting on natal charts, there was no way I could take that time out for a telephone consultation. That is a big one, but I wanted to make sure people got their natal charts first. That's the most important, because like I said, it's just human nature to say, hey, you get that, you get that, you get that. But you want to learn this stuff yourself too, because it's your natal chart. You want to learn it yourself and learn how to work with your angels as well. So that's how that goes. And like I said, now that I have more time, I'm more open to a telephone consultation. But before I really didn't have the time, but now I do. Alrighty. So that's everything I can think of. And again, if there's any other questions people can ask. Again, as I always say, my goal is to help everybody stand up and be the person that the universe wants you to be. So you do have to learn how to stand up a little bit, no matter what you've been through, because I've been through hell. I'm still here, still smiling. I love life. I wake up thanking God. Like I don't go, hey, my daddy beat me 30 years ago, so I'm still going to talk about it now. My father was an alcoholic, so I'm going to be an alcoholic too. Oh, life sucks. F everything. Everybody hates me. Oh, I'm black. They're going to get me. Somebody's going to come and get me. I've had people say that Satan's in their backyard. I've had people say that in a reading. Why is Satan in my backyard? Satan is in your backyard because you're allowing yourself to believe that crap. When you stop believing that crap, you won't look out in your backyard and see the devil looking back at you. He's got other things to do besides hang out in your backyard, believe me. So you gotta just learn how to change your thinking. So that's my main thing. So for all the people that understand what I'm doing and give the love back, the ones I call a tough twin flamers, the TTFs, I love you. Thank you guys so much. But everybody else, you got to get on board too. You got to stop going through life wimpy, running all over YouTube, throwing your resources away to people that can help you, people that don't know what they're talking about, and you just want somebody to make you feel better. You got to toughen up a little bit. I'm not saying you got to be Rambo tough, but you've got to learn that love is just around the corner, but you have to toughen up for it. You can't keep running. And again, maybe you and your twin are not ready to unite right now. So maybe y'all came to meet, but you still don't get along. So maybe you will end up with somebody else for a while. Who the heck knows? We can only know when we look at the cards, when we're honest about ourselves, when we look at the natal chart. We can get all this information. We become intuitive and let the universe help us. And I, always have done horoscopes. Tell people to watch their horoscopes. Use the good ones that really are good, not just anybody. And whatever else you always see me out here doing. So that's the big one. So that is my goal and agenda. I want to refresh everybody's mind on that. I don't know how 2017 is going for you guys. Going kind of good with me. I'm doing a lot of moving around, getting rid of a lot of stuff. I already got rid of a lot of stuff, getting rid of a lot more stuff. I was doing that today as well. But again, I want to thank everybody for their support. I want to thank everybody for believing me. Europe loves me. Europe has blessed me unbelievably on numerous occasions. Peace out to America, all over the world with this. And I'm thankful that I was able to help. And basically, I thank God for letting me go. Let me go, because I was not going to be one of these typical people that just go to church and don't get nothing out of it and live these fake, phony lives. I didn't come here for that. I know I'm an Earth Angel. Oh, you guys didn't get to hear it. I did a long video. I haven't released it yet, but I took all my emails that I've been saving because I've been so busy, and I read a lot of emails from N5D. But I was very funny. I was very sarcastic because, see, I'm a live person. Like, I have feelings. I don't like to be so professional that, but people don't like, people don't want you to have a personality. But I got to have a personality. I'm sorry. I'm Gary from Jersey, okay? So I had to laugh. I had to have fun. That Saturday Night Live bit really cracked me up with Melissa McCarthy. That was funny. McCarthy. Yeah, so I like having fun. And so on that N5D, I just let it loose. I was having a ball. And then I might still release it. I just haven't. It's like a 2-hour video. But I did all the news, all the metaphysical news, and a whole lot of stuff. Also, I want to end this video because around August, the beginning of August, which is a very special time for me, unfortunately, we had a murder of another Earth Angel. She was murdered. She went jogging, and some psychopath killed her and raped her and murdered her. But it was supernatural. If you were listening to what her people were saying, they knew he was going to get caught, and I kind of knew he was going to get caught too, because it was that she was an Earth Angel, and the people around her knew about metaphysics, and they were saying a lot of stuff that I knew what they were saying. So he did get caught. Something crazy happened to that guy, but he probably had some type of demon on him. He didn't have a criminal record. That's why it took them a long time to find him, and he went crazy. But everything happens for a reason. She's an Earth. She was an Earth angel. She knew that. She predicted her own death, just like Tupac did. She is an amazing woman. Um, and there's something about that guy. That's all I want you guys to know. There's something about that guy that he had to get caught. About him with prison, everything. There's something about that guy. A lot of times you don't understand things I do, but sometimes people come for a reason. Sometimes people die horribly for a reason. It's all a connection. I've seen it too many times. So I'm sorry that what happened to her, but I also know she was an Earth angel, and we all have our missions. And it's something about that guy. And I don't know too much about him, and I'm still kind of sad, so I don't want to read about him just yet. But I'm glad he got caught. He will get what's coming to him, but it's still something about that guy, about his purpose here on this planet. This is Gat. God bless.